Today I will be buying the only hidden camera eyeball in the entire world. That's right, I'm gonna have a hidden camera inside one of my eyes. This is like having a hidden camera or the hidden meta glasses that record everything, but on an insane new level because I will have the only hidden camera eye to ever exist. And honestly, this is probably the craziest eyeball that I have ever gotten on this channel. Although I do have some of the craziest eyeballs in the world, like the recent eye that I got, my $100,000 diamond eye. This was the most expensive eyeball ever created because it has over 20 real diamonds inside of the eyeball and cost over $100,000 to make. But the hidden camera eyeball that I'm getting in this video is even way crazier than that. I also have the most dangerous eyeball in the world, this spiked eye. And most of my subscribers think that this is by far the craziest eye to ever exist because it has a spike sticking straight out of the eyeball. And well, this eyeball is pretty crazy, but not as crazy as having a hidden camera inside of my eye. And this hidden camera eyeball took over 1 year to create. So I actually had to fly across the country and get a mold of my eyeball so that they could perfectly fit this camera inside of my eye. And after they got my mold, they spent the next year making this eyeball to fit a perfect camera inside of the eye. And well, today is the day after 1 year and tens of thousands of dollars that I finally get to see this camera eye and try it on and see the footage of this camera eye. And the craziest thing about this eye is that it has an SD card and everything like a normal camera, so I can record anything and take the footage and do anything with it, which is insane to think about because I will have an actual camera as an eye, and that has never been done before. So enough talking because I am super excited to get this eyeball, and it should be here at any second. So I will see you guys when this eyeball comes. Oh my gosh, I just got a notification on my phone that the eyeball has finally arrived. It is 2 hours later, and it is time. The eyeball should be outside of my front door right now. So let's go get this only hidden camera eye to ever exist. I am super anxious to get this eyeball because this is like one of the only eyes in the world to have real technology behind it, and I am the first one to ever have this hidden camera eye. So let's do this. All right, outside of this door should be this eyeball. So here we go. Let's open the door, and I don't see a package or anything yet. Oh wait, right here, there is a package. So the eyeball should be inside of here. Well, inside of this little package should be the only camera eye to ever exist in this world, and this has to be the most futuristic, most technology eye ever created because this is gonna put every single eyeball in my $1 million eye collection out of this world because this will be the craziest eye ever. Like in my collection of eyeballs, I do have over 100 different eyeballs worth around $1 million, but none of these eyeballs have any sort of technology or computers or anything involved with the eyes. They're just normal eyes. The only crazy eye that I have is my real eye. But none of them have any technology or computers involved in the eye except for what's inside of this bag right here. So drop a like on this video and let's go open this eye. This is it. Inside of here is the only camera eye ever. So let's just open this thing up and see what this camera eyeball looks like. So here we go. Let's open up the package. All right, it feels very light. So this eyeball does not weigh a lot. Now let's look inside of here. There's 2 different things. Whoa. The first thing about this, there is a little tiny SD card that is literally the size of my fingernail. That is how small this SD card is. This is what holds all of the footage and all of the storage for whatever I record with my camera eye. And this is insane because I've never seen an SD card so small in my life. And this will go inside of my eyeball. That is crazy. But now it is time to see what this camera eyeball looks like. So let's keep looking in here. And all right, I see the eyeball. Let's grab the eye. All right, I have the eyeball in my hands. And ready? Let's see what it looks like. Yo, this thing is crazy. Okay, so in this eyeball, it's an all black eye with an orange outer, and then the very, very center, there is a little camera that I can see, and they painted it black, so it's very, very hidden. And now I gotta figure out how to even work this thing. So first, I have to insert this SD card in the back of the eyeball, okay? It is in there. The eyeball officially has the SD card inside of it, and now I think I just put this thing in and hit record, so we're gonna see what it looks like. All right, I am putting in the eyeball. This is absolutely insane. It feels good, it fits good, and now let's see what it looks like when I'm wearing the eyeball, and yo, this is crazy. You can kind of tell that the center is definitely a camera behind there, because who else has a perfectly black pupil like that? But this eyeball is crazy. So now let's see what it's like when I'm actually recording with this eye. All right, so I just read the email that the doctor sent me on how to get this thing to record, and it is now officially recording. So the next clip you see is gonna be from the actual camera inside of my eye. All right, guys, so this is me with the camera eyeball. This is insane. So everywhere I look, it is actually recording, and nobody can tell that I even have a camera because it's inside of my eye. But this is so weird because when I look down, the actual camera looks down and everything. This is by far the most hidden camera to ever exist. Like, I can literally do anything I want now, and it records absolutely everything. Here is me petting my dog and looking outside of my house, and it's recording literally everything and everywhere I look with my eye. Like, I can even take out my eyeball, and this is what I see with my own eye. I just took out the eyeball, and I'm recording with the eyeball. I can legit record YouTube vlogs with my hidden camera eyeball now. So this is me looking at my collection of eyeballs with my hidden camera eye, and this thing is absolutely insane. It puts every single eyeball in my collection to shame. And now I am back on my YouTube camera once again, and as you can see, this is the hidden camera eyeball. It is the craziest thing that I have ever gotten in my life. This eyeball cost tens of thousands of dollars, but this was definitely worth it. And now I can put the only technology eyeball in the entire world into my collection. My collection of eyeballs is now the craziest of all time because I have hundreds of eyeballs, my real eyeball, and now the only hidden camera eye to exist in the entire world. So if you are watching this video, let me know in the comments what I should do next with the only hidden camera eye in the world, and make sure you're subscribed because we're almost to 10 million subscribers. And with that being said, drop a like on this video, and I will see you guys in a couple of days. Peace!